Hey, it's Jamila. Excuse me, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to take a stab at doing a story time, so this is my story time. I was talking to somebody about this the other day, and I was like, that would be perfect story time. Excuse me if I look all sweaty and flustered. I am like pregnant, and it's 1,000,000 degrees. It feels like all the time. And I'm trying to hurry and do this before my munchkin comes. So, okay. Back when my husband and I were about 22 or 23, we would always do something fun for my birthday, and I'd get like a group of friends together, and we get like a hotel room, and we'd go out to the capital here in Utah, which is Salt Lake, and we would stay the night, and we'd go dancing and go to dinner and whatnot. So we had done something the year before, and so I was like, well, I don't want to go to the same place again, so let me find out what's popping down there. So I get on there, and I wanted a place that had dinner, food, dancing. So I find this place, and they had sushi. And everybody that knows me, I am a sushi addict. I make sushi at home. I eat all the time. And one day here, I'm gonna have my own sushi bar. I was super excited that I found this place. They had dinner, dancing, sushi, and drinks, okay? So we get to the hotel room, we get ready, and some of my friends were coming down to meet us because they were married, so they were coming down with their spouses, and they have kids and stuff, so they weren't really staying with us or whatever. So we get down there, and it's a place I've never been to, never heard of, whatever. The people come around, bring us our drinks, bring us our food. It's yummy, you know? And so it starts getting a little later, and I was like, tell my girlfriends, hey, let's go dance. So we're sitting there, you know, grooving and jamming, and our husbands and boyfriends are, you know, sitting at the table, you know, talking, whatever. So this guy comes up, he's cute, you know, and he's like, hey ladies, and we're like, hey, how you doing? And he's like, you guys here dancing? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, hey, do you want to meet my wife? And we're like, no, but if we see y'all dancing, maybe we could, you know, dance or whatever. So, you know, the night goes on, a couple more shots of Patron later, and all these, it was crazy. Everybody just came in all at once. It was like packed, you know, and me and my husband, we're grooving, my friends are dancing, everything. And this chick comes up to me, and I'm pretty tall, I'm 6'2", and she comes up to me, she's this white girl, big blue eyes, big blonde hair, big fake boobs, and she's like, oh my God, you are so beautiful. And I was like, thanks. And I'm drunk at this point. And she's like, thanks. Do you guys want to dance? And I was like, oh no, I'm good. I'm like, I'm here with my boyfriend, so you know I'm good. I'm dancing with my friends. She's all right. Well, if you want to, let me know later. So, you know, the fog starts rolling in, people are dancing, it's getting hot, and I just happened to look up, and they have this stage, and that same girl I was talking to, I looked up and I thought I saw some vajayjay, and I'm like, this heifer ain't got no underwear on, and she got this little skirt on. I'm like, but whatever, do you boo, I know I got my underdrawers on, okay? And I was like, Jarvis, did you see that? And he was like, what? I was like, I just saw that chick's vajayjay. And he's like, oh man. So my friends end up leaving because they needed to take my friend's sister-in-law back to like closer to the town where we're from. And you know, we're just staying to have fun, and I just, you know, I'm getting kind of bored of it. My one girlfriend's still there with me, and she's got to get home too. And I just look around, and all of a sudden I just see all these old people, like old folks, like 60, 70 years old, shirt all open, nipples pierced, and they're all just like dry humping on each other and being gross and scandalous. And I'm like, gross. And so that guy that came up to us earlier, he's dancing with his wife. He's like, hey, you guys, this is my wife. and whatever her name was, he's like, these were the people I was telling you about. And we're like, okay, nice to meet you. Have a good night. And we headed out. So this was probably, I think it was probably Saturday night. And I went to work that Monday, and I got talking to my friend, and she was like, girl, I said, what? She's like, I got something to tell you. She's like, so on Sunday yesterday, me and my husband, after, you know, we woke up and everything, we went to go get a tattoo. And we were talking to our tattoo guy, and he said, hey, you know, how you guys been doing? What'd you do this weekend? And they were like, oh, well, it was my friend's birthday. She invited us out to a club, and we did the. And he said, well, what was the club again? And he tells her, you know, I didn't know you guys were swingers. And she says, wait, what? We're not swingers. He's like, well, that's like the swingers bar. That's the swingers club. And she's like, what? And so that's why everybody was acting so flippin' weird, because they was trying to swing. Ain't nobody swinging. I ain't trying, no. Even when I was single, ready to mingle, ain't nobody trying to swing. I'm a one dude type of chick, okay? And I've been with the same skinny, clanky bone dude for 10 years. I ain't trying to check out nobody else. So I couldn't even believe it. And I was just like, you know, when it all starts making sense, do 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 do, you're like, oh my god, like, this is why oh boy wanted us, one of us, or one of the couples, or all of the couples, to meet his wife. And that's why these old nasty freaks was down there humping and bumping and grinding on each other, and old girl didn't have no drawers on. Like, you should have more respect for yourself. But I hear in Utah here, we have a huge population of swingers. But, I mean, that's your business. I'm good. I ain't trying to do that. I will fight somebody. Don't get me twisted. But that is how we almost became swingers. And I will never forget it. Like, to this day, I thought, you know, because I was popping Patron and eating and drinking and having fun, and I still, through the fog of shots, I still remember it clearly, and it makes so much sense now. But I don't know if you like stuff like this. Let me know, thumbs it up, and I will try to do one another time. We'll see ya. Bye.